Hey guys, Tom from Lifestyle here. Today I'm going to talk about a few ways you can get paid to sleep. I know it sounds clickbaity, but I promise it can happen if you know where to look. This is all legit. As you know in all my videos, I'm always honest. I like to be straight to the point. I don't like to push any garbage products. So with that being said, let's jump in and see how it's done. Let's begin. So first, let's start with a very reputable site. It's clinicaltrials.gov, and this is where you can find clinical trials being offered by a lot of health professionals. And if you're interested in sleep studies, it's pretty simple, and this is what you're going to want to do. You're going to go to clinicaltrials.gov, and you'll see that you have this Find a Study section right here, front and center. And the other terms, you're going to want to type in sleep and click on the search button. And then you'll get a list. And as you can see, there's 14,000 studies. And we're going to want to filter these out because you're not going to be eligible for all of them. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to the side here, and you're going to want to click on one that says recruiting, which is on this side, as well as scroll down and make sure you look at the eligibility criteria. I don't know your age, but you would want to put your age in here as well as your gender. And if you're healthy, click on that as well. So in my instant, I am 37. I'm a male and I'm fairly healthy, and then I will click on apply, and then I'll narrow down my list now to 476 studies. Now, another thing is that these are going to be locations throughout the United States, so now we're going to have to filter out the location as well. So in order to do that, we're going to go to the map, and we're going to click on the United States, and then whatever state you live in. So for example, I live in Arizona. There's 3 studies available right now. So I'd click on that. And here we go. I found 3 studies that relate to sleep. And now this is the case. You can see that they are all reputable health organizations. You have the Arizona State University, you have ENT specialists, and so forth. And you will click on the study title, and it looks like there's a lot to read, and sure there is. It'll tell you a little bit about the study description, as well as how many participants they need, as well as what's going to happen during this study. Now, you'll scroll down and make sure you're eligible. So in this case, you have to be 18 to 45. All sexes are available. Yes to healthy volunteers. And then you'll just have to read the exclusions. Willingness to undergo this. You might want to look up this hookup and blah, blah, blah. It's pretty straightforward. You just have to read through. And if this sounds like it's something of interest, all you're going to have to do is contact the emails below here, and they'll give you more information in regards to what's going to be expected of you, as well as how much you're going to get paid. These are always being updated, so you can always find studies. If you're willing to travel, you can find them as well. This is a great site to look at for almost any health trials. Of course, it's going to deal with health, so you're going to want to talk with your doctor and make sure you know the limitations and the risks involved if you are going to go this route. Aside from the clinicaltrials.gov, there's a lot of universities in your area that will offer clinical trials as well that will be related to the sleep studies, if that's what you're looking for. Again, you can be healthy and you can get paid to sleep. Technically, you're just going to sleep and they're going to hook up electrodes, whatever they're going to hook up to you, and you can get paid to do so. Now, for example, let's say you live near Duke University. You can go to their page. They have a clinical trials, and you can click on the Find Clinical Trial list. And if you wanted sleep, again, you type sleep in the keywords, and you could then scroll through and see if anything is of interest, or maybe you have one of the health conditions mentioned. Now, not always will you find these clinical trials, but it is something to look up. So for example, a Mayo Clinic has over 233 clinical trials available right now. And again, you can search. I'll put in sleep on the top. And if you have any of these problems, you can click on it, but I'll just type in sleep and click search. And this can be the case with any condition that you have. You may find that you could get treatment, or there could be some studies you could sign up for that may help your condition. Now, this is right here. We have a lot of sleep studies available right now, 481, anything from sleep apnea to sleep problems, obesity, and so forth. And these, again, you'll have to click through, and then you can contact someone if you click on the see details. So search your university, type in a university that's nearby, plus clinical trials in the search, and you might be surprised at what you can find. This is another great one aside from the clinicaltrials.gov website. Aside from the universities and those clinical trials, there's a lot of third-party companies I'll mention here. And as always, in all my videos, I create a lengthy post. You can find it at lushdollar.com, and I link to it in the description here. So a couple of these are Center Watch. I'm on the sleep disorders page, and you can see that there's a variety that you can click on as well. Another is the Covance Clinical Trials. This is one that you can search for sleep studies as well as other clinical trials that they might have. They have specific locations throughout the United States, such as Dallas, Florida, Wisconsin. Another is mykidneyresearch.com. They have a variety of studies and so forth. We have MedPace, Paraxel, and then another one called Research Match. These are all you can find studies for specific conditions, or even if you're healthy. So if you want sleep, you can click on these studies and search and find contacts, as well as more information as to how much you can get paid, because most of these studies do pay. So in a sense, you're getting paid to sleep. Another option is Craigslist. I know they get a bad rap, but you can find sleep studies on here, and you can find them in two spots. So for example, you can find them in the gig section as well as the events section, or if you just click on community. And if you type on it, you can find some that'll look something like this. This was from Washington through the university, and they were just looking for participants to monitor their sleep at home. All you needed to be was 18 to 65, and then it'll be reviewed and so forth. You would just have to contact this number, and you'd get paid, of course. So you're sleeping at home and you're getting paid. These pop up a lot, so search for them, and a lot of them, if they're healthy, they do go quick. So it's something to check, is Craigslist on top of those third-party websites, as well as clinical trials. As you can see, there's a lot of options. Okay, so that's going to wrap things up. As you can see, you can get paid to sleep. You're just going to have to search and find the studies that make sense to you. Remember, there could be risks, and also talk with your doctor. Make sure you know what's expected of you. Any reputable clinical trial will be in most of these sites I mentioned, and the people running these trials will be more than happy to answer your questions. And how much you can get paid depends on the study. You can get paid hundreds of dollars. Longer studies can pay even more. It just depends on how in-depth they are. So for now, check out those links. They're reputable as always. I'm not going to push any garbage. And as always, you can go to the website, check out my videos. I try to add stuff as much as I can. If you have any comments, concerns, anything you want to say, comment below. I love hearing from you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's going to do it for now. I'll see you guys next time.